cutting it up here. Wow. Hey, it's like a magic forest. Hey, guys, hello. We are in Daxu village, ancient village, ancient town. Goes all the way back to the Qing dynasty, or 200 AD it was built. The really interesting thing about China is China has a really rich history. Pretty amazing.
We just arrived.
We
say this is probably one of the main streets before getting into the village. And it is like stalls selling clothing and like hats and stuff like that set up. You know, you're in a touristy spot.
Hello. Hello. Julia is impressed by beautiful things and architecture. I'm just impressed by simple things like light.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was all stuff I've read, but like people said compared to there's other like old villages around here that people go to a bit even further than this one from Guilin. And people said this one is the most traditional one. It's actually stepping back in time. But super impressive though. Have you ever seen anything like that? I've never seen this even in the rest of cities in China.
Guys, so right now we are walking through what looks like a traditional village, traditional part of the town, the ancient town. And people are still living here like this, and doesn't look in any respect touristy in this section at all.
No, it doesn't.
It's actually an ancient town. In fact, it feels really terrible walking through this because I'm not really enjoying it that much, because actually it's where people live and all their doors are open, because that is how the process, or that's how the houses are. You know, people have their doors open because they don't have air conditioning. Westerners are just walking through your garden in that respect, you know.
Oh, maybe that doesn't look like it's a house. Some girls.
Yeah, I don't know. So the deeper you go into China and the more you see this stuff, the more you actually need to know and speak Chinese, I think. If you don't speak Chinese, you're very, very unlikely to understand anything. And if any other person tells you they do, they don't. That's the truth. It is very far from English and very far from the Western languages. Oh, there's a cat.
你说了没有？有漓江，你看我这里有没有啊？
有
漓江。
啊，谢谢。Is it? What is it? I don't understand.
去吗？
What is it?
等下继续玩一下。
Later. Walk first.
坐再过去看一下啊。等一下我们去坐个船啊。
We walk first.
哇，老的，你还是吗？我就老玩。我这个语言都不懂，我那个写字的语言都不懂。
We walk first and then later we come back.
我都不通了。
你是想跟他过去吃饭？过去吃饭，走的，跟着看嘛。
We come back here, okay?
好的。
Later, 谢谢。
好的。
Okay.
等一下我再去看一下啊。
Later. What I've noticed about this place, guys, is there's a lot of things here. You can see there's information in English, which is fantastic. This is an old winery.
Yeah,
It says it was repaired.
The main buildings that have information on are actually closed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something seasonal or...
I think this must have been the winery, maybe. This is a...
External use for traumatic injury. External rheumatism.
It's like pharmaceuticals. It looks like it's a pharmacy of some kind. Some kind of medicines on sale. Interesting. That's what it translated to anyway.
Yeah.
So apparently this town was one of the most prosperous towns along the Lee River. There was huge trade, it was booming, and it was very successful of all the surrounding towns and whatnot. But obviously as trade died down and things developed, you know, all that prosperity and all that success kind of whittled away, and it slowly became a little bit old and dated, you know. People still live here traditionally, which is really interesting. What's this?
Some wine everything.
So it says traditional recipe handed down from ancestors. Wine is mellow and not intoxicating. Does smell very strong, doesn't it? Is it in this thing or is it these things? Ah, look, they're making it in there. You see it? It's in the barrels.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, that is a good example of the vibe here in this place.
Like, you probably would have bought some.
I would have bought some wine, but there was no. I was quite forthcoming about it, but no one actually came forward. Patting it up here. Wow.
We can get some.
It is nice.
How much is it?
Oh, that's quite a good snack actually.
Can I like that, or you get it from those days?
No, you get it from the bag. I think he bags it up.
Oh right. Like, I'm trying to get it from the shop because that looks like it's just.
没有带没有？
Now,
Oh, I think the photo is the
what are they serving now? Kind of tempted by something cold. He's making drinks out here. This is probably the most modern shop on the street, to be honest. The really fascinating thing about China is when we think of dessert stuff, we have certain things with bright colours, pink, green, blue. I don't know. Here in China, these are associated with sweet stuff. This is like barley and mung beans and chin chow. I don't know what they call that here. It's jelly, but it's chin chow in Malaysia. And then all sorts of other beans. Just drinking herbal jelly now, or coconut or milk. Frozen. I think that's frozen milk. I think it tastes more like frozen milk. Milk with ice bits in it, and then some kind of jelly roll. Nice. Guys, we're in a costume, in a traditional clothing shop here at the moment, and we're gonna see if we can try something on. Wow.
我没见过，他这个好好的用的。来，过来，过来下面。
Thank you. 谢谢，谢谢。啊，谢谢。We're drinking tea as well. Very nice. Hey, very nice. Very beautiful. Wow. Ping Yao. Ping Yao? What did they say? Ping Yao? Ping Yao? Hey. It's very nice.
Oh, she said.
Ah, this one.
Alright. Do you want me to wear that?
You try it on if you want, yeah.
Okay.
Go on, try it on. Go on. Yeah.
Should I do that one?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 谢谢，谢谢。This is okay.
Yeah, this matching.
Ah, this is matching. Yeah. Very good.
是鲁翔的。哎。快点，牵着手走下来。Please， 嘿，来，可以了。走，牵着走下来，牵着走下来，这里，牵着。
Nice, very nice. Beautiful. Melinda? Chinese. Beautiful.
那个是这种，这个是皇后。等一下，我也不懂。
Queen.
皇上，皇后。
Ah, Queen and King. Ah, that makes sense.
Is that what kings do?
I guess so, yeah. Guys, Guilin is a proper city, isn't it? It is mental. When you think of Guilin, you hear about...
It's coming to a village.
I thought it was going to be much smaller than this. It's huge. Massive.
You didn't expect the big shops, did you?
No, you don't expect all these shops here. But there's so much street foodie bits and stuff on offer as well.
It's even different from where we were yesterday.
Yeah, it is
I thought
true.
it was the main bit, but it's not. It's also
Guys, we have found a stall here in Guilin and it's very, very popular with people. She's always got a queue of about 6 people. We were here last night, we came to check it out, and it's super busy all the time. And it looks like a super stressful job. You can see everyone all queuing up. And the lady has got to kind of balance the 3 hot plates or the 3 steaming pots to make sure she doesn't overcook anything. She's only using 2 at the moment, but she was using 3 earlier. Looks like it's made of some kind of rice. Some, is it rice or is it kind of...
queued for so long.
Yeah, we did queue for so long. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a mushroom shape. She cooks it in those little steamers. But there's a queue of about 6 or 7 people each time. So let's see. Oh wow. You bite into it. And you've got this really nice, deep caramel kind of sugar. Super nice. A bit like the things we had before, but oh, so much better. Oh wow. A bit crispier, really nice.
It's a good thing, because I think the other ones were quite dry. It's just slightly sweet. Sugar grains.
Right.
The sugar grains. It's good. It's still like, the flavor is super subtle though. It's not like a very flavoursome.
It looks, definitely looks quite moist. It's a bit shiny, isn't it? Oh wow. I imagine this is black rice, right? Guys, check out these views from breakfast this morning here in Guilin. Wow. 360 view of all the mountains. Very romantic. And the breakfast at our hotel is absolutely beautiful. It's on the 12th floor, so you've got views 360 of Guilin. This is our breakfast this morning. Just going to remove some of the pieces of meat. Look at this. Mixing this lovely chili oil into the mix.
I do have more of a bite today's. Made them quite spicy. They're harder. Very nice.
Guys, just an afterthought actually. That hotel there in Guilin, let me tell you, the value of that was incredible, wasn't it?
It was like super modern. And we had like free breakfast, very nice views of Guilin from the top floor.
Mate, that room and that breakfast, the room was so lovely, super modern, but the breakfast and the actual views were like worth a lot of money. It's kind of like the amazing things. China hotels can be such good value, like mind-blowing, better value than Southeast Asia. In fact, in some places in China's such good value that you really need to shop around, because there are some incredible value places that are worth double the money. Like even in Guangzhou, we were paying more than we were in Guilin for that place.
Yeah.
And the Guangzhou place was a little bit more like stripped back. Like it was quite old. It was in quite a tough area of Guangzhou. It was nothing like Guilin, was it? And I think what makes it all so bloody good is the policies of being able to cancel. It means you can always shop around until the last minute. And the thing is, the cancellation policy in China is
gives you the peace of mind.
you can cancel up until the last moment.
Yeah, change your plans.
And that is incredible. In the West we don't have that, and I think that's what makes it so ideal for us traveling, is you can cancel when you like. And it's a bit like,
if you need to change dates, you can do that.
That hotel policy in China is fantastic for travel. It's a bit like our travel medical insurance, let's say, which is also super good, because you can cancel and start it when you like. And it's called Safety Wing actually. It really works really well. It keeps us covered in China, and it works like the hotel policy. Really fantastic.
Especially for people like us, because we kind of travel on and off.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like we make plans last minute,
Yeah.
we can just switch it on,
Yeah.
and switch it off for the month.
It
like.
works really well, and the beauty about having something like that is you can speak to someone as well, which we love. We love being able to start it and stop it when we like, and then having
just
the
reach out
opportunity
to them anytime we need to.
It works really well, and I think it only costs us something like a few dollars a day, which is fantastic in terms of medical insurance. I mean, we've had stuff in the past, and you can never get hold of anyone. You can never get hold of anyone.
Few 5, 6 years traveling, we've seen a few different ones, yeah.
But Safety Wing do it really well, and having these policies in place make it really easy for travellers like us, and being in China, it keeps us covered in China. I think it's about 180 countries they have covered, which is fantastic. So wherever we go, we know that we are always covered like that. It's fantastic. Works really well, and being in China, everything seems to work really flawlessly like that. The only thing that really gets me is booking flights, traditional flights. Now, flights can be annoying because you are stuck to those dates. It's not a China thing, it's the whole world. So having things like Safety Wing, our travel medical insurance, and having those hotel policies make it all a little bit easier for us.
Especially when you're traveling outside your continent even.
Yeah.
I understand in Europe you might not need it, but as soon as you leave Europe, you do need to have something in place.
Anyway, back to the episode. It's bloody lovely, and it makes all of this stuff makes travelling in China, let me tell you, very straightforward.
Yeah, comfortable.
It does, doesn't it? It's like a magic forest.
Yeah.
It really, isn't it?
It's like a dim park.
Guys, we are here at the Elephant Trunk Hill, which is a very famous hill, especially for Chinese apparently. One of our Chinese friends was telling us, good old Tony was mentioning that essentially this is in
every
history book. And
Guilin is quite famous for it.
It is.
Everyone knows Guilin because they associate it with this elephant trunk hill.
It was in all the school books, I imagine. History books, school books?
Yeah.
You can smell something fermented. It smells nice. What is that smell? It smells like wine. I'm following that smell.
Oh, because there's a wine cellar.
Ah, is there?
Oh.
Right, that's interesting.
Okay.
Ah, so it's a wine. There's a wine winery here.
Wine. So it's one of the 3 treasures of Guilin.
That's just rice wine.
So far, almost 1,000 tons of wine is stored there.
Pot, is it? And then down in here is the winery. Guys, we found the famous elephant trunk here. Look at that. It is here in front of us. But there's loads of people. So everyone clearly saw this in their textbooks. And they're like, we gotta go. Quite funny, really.